So welcome to the sort of back end of our property here at Empty Mountain. Hey Larch! Larch came with me on a walkabout. And so our 24 acres on the one side, on one of the sides, backs up against National Forest. A lot of it. And so I'm just kind of at the back end of our property. And it's interesting because there's a lot of trees that are marked, that have been marked for a long time, that have like the National Forest Service boundary marker. But they've been recently ribboned additionally, which, you know, would kind of be nice to know like why that was necessary. So for instance, these ribbons are new. So red and blue. And you can also see there's graffiti, you know, there's no, I guess you wouldn't call it graffiti. Well, it is graffiti. It's not great looking, is it, on the trees? But it's, you know, intentional spray paint marking. And I just noticed this for the first time. So that used to be standing up somewhere. There's our property boundary right here on the ground. But I've always understood our property boundary to be up here, which is why it's interesting / confusing why that one tree has recently been ribboned. This one also. I'm not sure if that spray paint is new or not. But we always took this to be our property boundary because of this sign here. I looked it up. I think BT. And I think this is new, which is just strange. BT means bearing tree. So they use that to get their bearings, I guess. So this has been up here for a while, or at least since we've known. I mean, we've not been here super long, but but then here's, these ribbons are old, but then we can see here's another sign here, and then we got this thing down here. So some sort of corner marking post. We've got this thing here. But again, if this is the boundary, I'm not sure what's going on with all these marked trees. So it's a little perplexing. And then on the other side, we've got this here. This etched in here, I don't know if that's accurate, 1965? And then just in case we're really not sure, bearing tree. I mean, this seems like a little overkill, guys. I mean, look at all these lovely, this is a lovely national forest back here. So much more heavily treed. But when we get up here, it's just like, I don't know, based on how lovely the woods are, and just, that's all that's out here. Coming up here, it feels kind of like visual accosting to see so much like spray paint and signs and ribbons and posts, and it's just like, oh guys, seems like a little much, but you know, I guess they're doing what they need to do. There's another sign over here. I haven't walked much up into the National Forest yet. Larch and I just did a little bit. But here's another just really need to get our bearings out here, just in case. Just really doing it. Is it still considered a bearing tree if it's just like part of a tree? I don't know. But welcome to Lolo National Forest. I just learned that the county that we're in here in western Montana, we are comprised of 90% national forest. So there's that, which is pretty great. So it's, you know, it's mostly woods out here. So maybe I'll keep the camera running. Just do a little bit of a walkout. Larch! He's around here somewhere. It was pretty great. Larch often joins me on my walkabouts. And this time I headed out and I didn't see him anywhere. And I walked back here a ways and then all of a sudden I heard him meowing. I don't know if he had somehow followed me or heard me or what, but he joined me on the walk. Even though he didn't start on the walk with me. I don't know if you can hear that bird. That bird apparently is a Swainson's thrush. Mike just got a bird app on his phone. You can just kind of turn on the recorder and it will pick up whatever birds are singing in the area and tell you what it is. Oh, so great. Larch! I'm heading back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Larch! Well, I reckon he's around here somewhere. I also reckon he can find his way home. I'm only partly sure. I'm mostly sure I'm going the right way. It's taken me a little bit to get my land legs underneath me. But I am packing bear spray. Finally started remembering every time I go out on walks to bring bear spray. We've got black bears in this country. Not grizz so much in these parts, is my understanding. I did see a mama bear and 2 cubs a few weeks ago in the area. Gosh, so green. We've gotten so much good rain. Buddy. So if I keep heading this way, I'll spill out into what we call Morning Sun Meadow. Thanks for joining me on this little walk. Tour of the back 40 here, so to speak.